Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital News YouTube channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribers button and give this video a thumbs up. Jason stops by as Anna is still settling into her new apartment. He clarifies that Agent Cates visited him regarding Pikeman. She extends an invitation to him. According to Jason, Cates discussed Pikeman and Sonny's relationship, as well as this Brennan guy up in Pentonville. He didn't bring up Valentine, and he believes Cates is unaware of his involvement. If they are going to proceed according to Anna, complete transparency is required. She queries the FBI's grasp on him and their grudge against Carly. She delivers it to Jason. He needs her promise that this will remain between them. In a meeting with the other leaders of the 5 families, Carly claims to be the new head of the Corinthos organization and to have authority over everything that ships through Port Charles, according to a recording that Jason claims the FBI has. After being shot, he was expected to be there, so Carly went in his place. He clarifies that Carly took the actions she did to shield her children and herself from the other families who were attempting to get close. He knows Carly will do something crazy to save him and wind up putting herself in jail, so he doesn't want her to know that everything he does is for her protection. Jason reveals that there's another reason he's shielding Carly. While Carly didn't want to work for Sonny, he did, and the two of them drew her in. He needs to rescue her because he brought her into this. Anna queries what would happen next if they are successful in eliminating Pikeman. Jason declares that he will be finished and that he will not follow Cates' instructions for the rest of his life. She still believes Valentine is an important character in Pikeman, and she intends to work him by taking him to dinner. She believes he might even point them in the direction of Pikeman's supervisor. She asks Dante, who is just waking up at Sam and Dante's, how Anna reacted to the news of his resignation. Admittedly, he didn't step down. He claims he made an attempt, but Anna rejected it. He informs her that Anna claims that his resignation would not end their disagreement and would actually undermine the boundaries he and Sonny had established. He understood that since he is a police officer and it's the only thing he is competent at, he would be evading his duty. Dante begs Sam to speak after she remains mute. Sam acknowledges that she should not have let her hopes rise. When Sam told her he was going to step down, he says it was a big relief. A glimpse of their future together, free from constant concern when he left for work, was all she had to look forward to. She can't ask him to be another man, though. A cop is who he is and always will be, and that's how she fell in love with him. Her reaction to his decisions is all that she has control over. Whether he's still a cop, he asks whether she'll stay with him. They have a family and a life together, and Sam claims to adore him. She wouldn't love him any less or stop being terrified of him, even if she asked him to go. Ultimately, the only thing she would lose would be him. She claims that she only needs to learn to cope with her fear. Dante regrets giving her false hope that he would step down and hopes he could remove her worry. Sam claims that she needs some time to think about this. Dante swears he won't ever disregard her. They share a kiss after he admits he has no idea what he would have done if he had lost her. Laura tells Kevin how her visit with Heather went well during their lunch at the Metro Court, which bothers her. She claims to have had a glimmer of the former Heather and that Heather was more composed than she has been in a long time. In addition to talking about Esm, Heather gushed about Ace and how much she loves him. She also talked about her regrets and how she misses her child as a bereaved mother. She finds it unbelievable that she can relate to a serial killer. Kevin claims that this is additional proof that Heather's metalysis drove if it is appropriate to send Heather to prison, but what about all the other victims and their families? According to Kevin, her illness does not relieve her of her past actions. Valentine approaches Laura for a conversation, while Kevin moves aside to answer a phone. He gives her an update on Charlotte, who is doing well at school. Although Laura is relieved to hear that, she is concerned about being so far away from her family. Valentine tells her that he will see her frequently because he is traveling to Switzerland for a new business venture. When Laura inquires if it's something for ELQ, he gives her permission to think so. Chase stops at the hospital to visit Finn. Although he is looking forward to the wedding, He does not want their father to travel to Coney Island for the rehearsal in order to exhaust himself and be unfit for the big day. He tells him, but how? I don't, says Finn. Finn promises to speak with Dad on his behalf and inform him that it is not safe for him to fly due to medical concerns. Chase won't allow him to accomplish that because it is his duty. On his wedding day, Finn advises him to tell his father the truth and let the rest of the family enjoy themselves. Finn believes that their father will comprehend, and Chase has consistently been the loving son. Finn adds they know that's not true, even though Chase believes his son is also an excellent one. He claims that Chase is the only reason he still has a contact with their father, and he wasted a great deal of valuable time with him. Chase reassures Finn that his father has loved him and always will, so he should stop criticizing himself. Chase praises Finn and gives him a hug after he agrees to talk to their father at Coney Island once more. After that, Chase leaves. Feeling dejected, Finn searches online for articles about ALS by himself. Lois and Brooke Lynn make a visit at Bobby's. When Brooke Lynn notices Kate's on the other side, she informs her mother that Kate's is the jerk who attempted to question Danny in the absence of Sam. That's Jagger Kate's, screams Lois as she casts a glance over. It amazes Brooke Lynn that she actually knows that jerk. After describing him as a wonderful man, Lois pulls Brooke Lynn over to meet him. Lois tells John that he already knows her daughter as they embrace. When he does, he tells Brooke Lynn that he is sorry and that he appreciates her. He claims she was correct when he questioned Danny in the absence of a parent, showing him that he would become upset if his son were to be questioned in his absence. Finding out he had a son named Stone after his brother makes Lois very happy. In an effort to catch up, Brooke Lynn makes the decision to meet with Chase. Lois agrees when Kate says he'd love to spend time with her. Lois queries how he came to be connected to the FBI. He clarifies that it happened after he and Karen's marriage ended. When Lois learned of her passing, she was sorry. She asks about his son and advises they have a joyful conversation. Claiming to be 21, Kate's resides in a group home in Virginia. Despite having autism, he is happy in his house. They frequently video chat, but he still misses him a lot. With everything that has transpired, Kate asks her how it has been for her to return to Port Charles. All but one hangout, according to Lois, have vanished. He claims that returning here makes him think of things that escaped his grasp. Lois recognizes that although things have changed, those changes are positive. Kate needs to call after receiving a message. After telling him to go save the world, Lois leaves. Kate finds out who the guest was that Brennan received today. He questions Carly's visitation with Brennan. Chase and Brooke Lynn meet at the station. He assures her that Finn will discuss his decision to skip the rehearsal with his father. Though at first she thought her mom's proposal was crazy, she feels it's for the best and can't wait to show him all of her favorite spots on Coney Island. He believes they'll be so preoccupied that they won't experience the nerves people keep warning him about before the wedding. He claims not to have them at this time. She acknowledges her mess. She read this story about a woman whose dress was destroyed because someone left a black ink pen in the bag with it, and she believes that there are a lot of things that may go wrong on their special day. As long as they get married, Chase claims it doesn't matter what she wears. She can't wait to marry him and insists their wedding day must be ideal. They go to make out in the interrogation room. Brennan is taken aback when Carly visits him at Pentonville. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.